Okay, this is the third retry I've had on part 2. So, if I'm a little aggravated, it's because of this left paw. It does not want to stay on. Any of you have problems with that? That's basically my only complaint about that, is that left paw assembly just does not want to stay on the Titanus. Always wants to pop off. But before I get on with our return some old friends, I gotta show you something. Now, Titanus, like I said, he's got some really big wheels here on the underside. These are, of course, I believe they're ABS plastic. The wheels, ABS plastic, but the tires, yeah, that's real rubber tires. Squishy. So that's just another thing that just makes Titanus great and worth every penny if you can afford to get one. Now, we're going to bring back some old friends. As you can see to the right side, I have the Dinozords already in attack tank mode. Why not Megazord mode? I'll show you why. Because there's something you can do with these little chains. And these little clips. Alright. So, let's get on with it. What you want to do is you want to take... Yeah, I'm in my pajamas. This is early in the morning. You want to take your attack tank mode, and on the underside, you'll notice that there's a... Right on the saber-toothed tiger, you notice there's a little hole there. There's another hole on the underside. And on the Triceratops, there's like grooves in there. Those are for these. So you want to take the Triceratops and just stick this right on the underside here, right in here. If I can get it. It's very frustrating. Another interesting note as I'm trying to fiddle with this. There we go! There we go. And then you just pull forward. A little interesting note about these is when Titanus was re-released in 1995, he did not come with the chains nor these clips. So now that we got that all assembled and ready to go, now we take our chains. You see these little pegs here? They go right here. Like so. Come on. There we go. There's one. There's another one. And there we go. Now, we'll take Titanus. We'll move him that way. Dragonzord is not needed, so we'll just put him to the side. And here we got a tank mode. Let's say tank mode runs out of gas. Or whatever. It's going to need to be towed. Well, tow chains go right around this little clip. This little piece of the tail. I guess it's a guard, whatever. And you can actually tow, using Titanus, you can actually tow attack tank mode. That is pretty cool. Once again, that just broadens your play time, and just makes everything so much cooler. You can pretend that Megazord's out of power and needs the power of Ultrazord. Needs Titanus to drag it into battle. Now, we will go Now that that is finished, we will go into Ultrazord mode. The final configuration of the 3 Zords. And we will no longer need these. So we will remove these little clips. If I can. There we go. We'll need to change though. We will convert everything back into Megazord mode. We will not need the Mastodon anymore. Oops. Get that out of there. We'll flip these short now. I'll just show that later. Alright. You know what? I'll put the power cannons back on. Sure. Why not? Okay. Why not? We'll just set him up as Megazord battle mode. Alright. So we got Megazord ready. He's more for action. Now Titanus comes in. And what Titanus is going to do, he's just going to split. We're going to put him just like if we were in a Mega Dragon Zord. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to morph every Megazord and Dragon Zord are going to become the Mega Dragon Zord. So which means we need to power Titanus, the Ultrazord. Ah! Good thing about these clips, this thing right here, you can just clip it right back on. No harm, no fuss. If I can do it, there we go. Ugh. Anything broken? Really broken? No, he's fine. He's just a little shaken. There we go. There we go. Now we got Mega Dragon Zord. Time to morph Titanus. You want to remove the tail, separate it, and clip it back on as the mounted side cannons. You want to take his claws off, or they would actually, they're called power claws. Pay attention to that. They use that a lot. Then you want to grab a hold of the chest plate and then pull that out. Oops. Alright. So now you want to pull that thing out. Push. Push that down. Move his head up. And now what do you do with these extra pieces? Well... Oh yeah, you want to take the chest plate. There's a little clip right in here. Hole right there. Clip it in. And this is what you do. Want to take these pieces here. You always want to make sure this side's showing because that just looks ugly. And you just want to clip that on. Clip that on. And then the chest plate goes right here and clips onto these 2 clips of the pterodactyl chest plates. And then, whoa, that's never happened to me before. Great, I just lost the cannon. Alright, don't move. Now we have Megazord and Dragonzord all ready, so let's put them in. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I know, I'm a big kid at heart. Oh yeah, also the Dragonzord tail just plugs right back into the backside. And there we have Ultrazord in all its glory. This is the... Yeah, I had to move the table back. This is the definitive Ultrazord. And you know what? I forgot one crucial element. The chains. Now the chains can be used in one or two ways. They can either A, be wrapped around his neck, and then these two pegs can clip into Megazord's hands and pull it back. Or, and this is the one that everyone seems to want to use because it actually looks like he's got control of Titanus. We take these two little pegs here, these two little pegs here, and if you notice, right on the side of Titanus' neck, there's a little hole. Well, we just want to plug them into Titanus' little holes. Right in here. And there we have it. And then we open up Megazord's thumbs. That's the only thing I can think of. They're like little clips that you just open up. And then we'll just stick a piece of the chain here. And we'll stick part of the chain in here. And there we have it. Ultrazord in all his glory. Now he's chained up. He's ready for action. Now the entire thing is complete. Remember when I said I did not like Mega Dragonzord just because it looked like just a dinosaur robot carcass on top of a blocky robot's head? Well, now that it's complete with the added chains, the chest plate, and the new dino claws, it looks like an actual suit of armor that Megazord is now wearing. Titanus is now like a warhorse. And of course he still rolls. Lock on and fire! Notice that teeny little tail. That's the only thing I don't like about this combination, is putting the tail in the back here. What will it... I guess it gives Titanus a little much-needed rear support, but that's what this shield is for. Another thing about the shield, which I think is so cool, is it's got this little bulb, this little crease in the back, that can actually grip onto the Tyrannosaurus' tail and give it that much-needed support. I like doing it like that. I don't know why. It just makes it look like there's like so much going on. It looks like Titanus is resisting. Because a lot of times this back portion doesn't want to stay. So the whole thing looks like Megazord is the man, Dragonzord is the armor, and Titanus is the warhorse. That's what this whole thing looks like. Everything is complemented so well. And it's the most fierce looking combination that I have ever seen in any Sentai Power Rangers incarnation. I mean, this is the definitive Ultra combination. if you have